Good morning, dear students.
Good morning, sir.
Myself, Vinod Narathe. I am from Kanapur, and I have completed my B.Ed. M.Ed from Rani Chalma University, and I am the gold medal student of Rani Chalma University. So I am a history teacher here. Uh, so let us come to the topic, that is, since I am teaching history, means let us study about the what is the definition of history. Just raise your hand. One of student raise your hand. Yes, please.
History is a systematic study of past.
Yes, history is a systematic study of past. So let me ask you one more question. That is, do you know who are the freedom fighters? Anyone? Freedom fighters? Yes, please. Ah, very good. Anyone is here? Yes. Subhash Chandra Bose. Okay. Bhagat Singh. Very good. Very good. So many freedom fighters are there. So they had struggled a lot to give a freedom you all. Am I right? Okay. Now recently we had a fought with the one of the country. Which was that?
Pakistan.
So here we fought with the Pakistan. So do you know when first war of independence it was started? First war of Indian independence, when it was started?
1857.
1857. So first war of Indian independence was started in the year of 1857. So let us study first war of Indian independence. First war of Indian independence. First war of Indian independence. So here we have discussed already, that is first war of Indian independence in the previous classes. You might have known this. So here British, they were controlled, they were ruled our country. Around 350 years they ruled our country. Am I right? So after that we got a freedom. After such a freedom fighters, they struggled a lot. Okay, and we got a freedom. Am I right? So they brought two rules in our country. One is doctrine of lapse. Okay, doctrine of lapse. One more is subsidiary alliance. Okay, subsidiary alliance. These two rules they brought. Doctrine of lapse means what? Let us study this. Okay. Here, for example, one king is there. Imagine, don't write, just see now. Imagine one king is here. He adopted two children. Okay? He adopted children's visit. Adopted. Okay, adopted children were there. He did not have his own children. He didn't have own children. He did not have own children. But he adopted what? Two children. But British brought the rule that they should not get, whoever adopted children are there, they should not get any properties. British, they had brought this rule. So under this rule, many places came under the rule of the British. Okay, that is some places they have given here. See, Satara, Nagpur, Jaipur, Jhansi, and Udaipur. Okay, Satara, Nagpur, Jaipur, Udaipur, and many places came under the rule of the British. Because they had no ring, they had no ring. What is that? In these places, okay, Satara, Nagpur, Jaipur, Udaipur, in these places, they were, in these places, kings were having a what? Adoption. So these places came under the rule of British. So this is called as a doctrine of lapse. Is it clear? Then second one is subsidiary alliance. Subsidiary alliance means what? Whoever is there, many kings were there. Am I right? Many kings were there. Okay? Many kings were there. Okay? In their kingdom, suppose for example, one king is here. In their kingdom, British had to appoint, okay, on the behalf of the British, one judge they had to appoint. Okay? For example, this person is from a British. Okay? Whatever he used to tell, British, he is a judge. Okay? Whatever he used to tell, king has to follow it. This is the rule. Understanding what I am telling? Okay? He was appointed by the British. So whatever he used to tell, king had to listen. And he has to implement all the rules in the kingdom according to the British rules. So I hope you understood. What is that first one? Yes. Second one is? So here, so I told you that in the year of 1857, first war of Indian independence took place. Am I right?
Yes.
So see how it was started. 1857, it was the first war. First war of Indian independence. Okay? 1857, it was the first war of India. How it was started? So before that, we have some reasons there. Before that, we have some reasons. First one is political reasons. Okay? Political reasons. Second one is economic reason. Economic reason. Third one is administrative reason. Administrative reason. Fourth one is military reason. Military reason. These are the four causes. Okay? These are the four main causes for the first war of Indian independence. Because of this, okay? Because of these reasons, okay? Because of these reasons, first war of Indian independence was started. Getting it? So let us study one by one. That is, first one is what? Political reason. In political reasons, okay, which we learned just now. Okay, first one is what? Doctrine of lapse. Doctrine of lapse. Second one is subsidiary alliance. Subsidiary alliance. So these two rules will come under the political reason. Getting my point? Okay. Second one is what? Economic cause. Economic cause. So here one point will come. Okay. One point will come. That is industrial revolution. Industrial revolution. Industrial revolution in England. This I have to explain. Okay, first one is what? Political reason. In that sub causes, which are those? And subsidiary alliance. So here, economic cause. Second one is economic cause. In that industrial revolution took place in England. What does it mean? Let us study. So here in India, we were growing what we call raw material. We were growing raw material more in India. So for example, cotton. Cotton is a raw material for what? Cotton is a raw material. Fabric or cloth, we can say. Okay. So cotton was growing more. Where in India? Am I right?
Yes.
So in the sense what we had a industries more in India. Where in India? Cloth industries were more because we were growing what? Cotton. Cotton is a raw material for cloth industry. Okay, cotton is a raw material for cloth industry. So in the sense what? We were growing cotton more. So we had a what? Industries more. Okay. By observing this, okay, British, British, they were collected raw material from India. Remember this? British were collected raw material from India. And it is transported to England. It is transported to England. So they were prepared clothes and all in their industry. Okay, in their industry they prepared more what clothes, and those clothes were arrived where in India. People were started buying what clothes. They were affected. They were affected to. They were liked. They were liked more what clothes. Which clothes? Which goods they were selected? England goods. They were selected a lot. They liked Indian goods. Sorry, which one? England goods. They were selected and they were liked and they were buying. Now tell me what was happened in India. I told what Indians were started buying what clothes, which is brought up from England. Now here in India, what was happened? India, what was happened? Indian industries remained closed. Those who are working in our industries, they became what? Unemployed. There was no job because people were buying the water, England goods. So this was affected in the year of 1857. Okay. Now next one is what? Administrative. Third one is administrative. In administrative cost, third one is administrative. In administrative costs, when British was started a war on behalf of their rule, two rules they brought, which are those civil laws and criminal laws. Criminal laws they brought in their code. Whose code? British code. What was happened here? They brought these two rules, civil rules or civil laws and criminal laws. They brought. What was happened here? Whoever was doing a mistake, whoever has done a criminal, it was on the behalf of the British only. Those rules were affected only Indians. Okay, it was not favored by the Indians. It is not, rules were not affected so for Indians. It is, whatever they used to tell, British, whatever they used to tell, they had to follow. Who had to follow? Indians. If they have done a mistake, for example, Indians, they have done a mistake, but they were giving a lots of punishment to the Indians, not for the British. If British done a mistake, means they were not giving any punishment to the British. Remember this. Getting my point? Yes. They were not giving any punishment to the British. So here, this rule they brought, and English became the what? Administrative language. English. So what I am speaking today, okay, this language is brought up from English. They were only, the thing is remained in India, means they left our country, am I right? Yes. They left our country, but English language is remained in our country. So That time nobody was understanding which one. In the year of 1857, there was no one was understanding what was English. Getting the point? Nowadays we are all learning what English language. But before it was a beginning. British always they used to speak in the English language, but Indians were not understanding it. So that was became a problem here, and judges were favored by the British. All the British they were favored, as I told you, they were favored only by the British because they used to tell, always they used to give only on the behalf of the British only, and whatever favored is there, it is remained as it is for the British. So here, next one is military cause. Next one is military cause. Military cause. Now, one thing you remember always in a history, okay? Till you finish the 10th standard or whatever, till you learn the post-graduation level, wherever you go, you remember one point always. What does that means? In the British Army, remember, okay? In the British Army, Indian people were working. Getting my point? Here, remember always, in a British Army, Indian people were working. In the sense, Indian Army was working. You remember this always. They worked, Indian people worked. Where in the British Army, remember? That means in the British Army, who was there? Indian people were working. So here, Indian people were working. So they did not got any higher post. They did not give any post. They worked like a coolie. Who? Indians. Indians in the sense those who are working in the British Army. They did not get a higher post. For example, now teacher, if he promoted as a principal means promotion. Am I right? Am I right? Promotion they did not got. Who did not got? Indians they did not got. They worked like a coolie. They worked like a coolie. They did not got any post, any higher post. They did not got. Okay. So this was the main thing, and they did not give us salary also sometimes. They did not give a proper salary for them. They worked a lot. They were appointed. They were appointed many places in India. Now, for example, in Khanapur. That army person is from Khanapur means he is appointed where in Delhi. Like that they work, but they did not got any salary. They did not got any proper accommodation. They did not got proper utilization was not there. So Indians were suffered a lot in a British Army. So next one is what?